Recently, we have come across groundbreaking claims that the financial institutions are putting their full faith in XRP. According to a research that was published by the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision, also known as the BCBS, it was discovered that 19 banks from different countries reported a total exposure of $10.27 billion worth of cryptocurrencies, with XRP emerging as a significant investment choice. This is extremely significant news. The financial institutions are now being exposed to cryptocurrency, and they have invested more than $10 billion worth of it, with the majority of the money going into XRP. My opinion is that this is not all that shocking when two important variables are taken into consideration. The advancements in the cryptocurrency field are one example. There is a growing amount of institutional fear of missing out FOMO that is pushing this field. However, the most important thing is to simply consider it. Which financial institutions are these banks working with in the cryptocurrency space? Where do the majority of them have partnerships in this cryptocurrency industry? And who are they? There is a Ripple. As an illustration, JP Morgan, which is widely recognized as being among the most influential and largest banks in the United States, is known to have connections to Ripple, and I will demonstrate this in this video. However, as we can see here, first and foremost, we have received reports from Wellfeud indicating they have been purchasing around $760,000 worth of Bitcoin exchange traded funds ETFs worth $1 million. These reports have been submitted to the SEC. Due to the fact that JP Morgan is purchasing Bitcoin exchange traded funds ETFs, the significance of this announcement should not be overlooked, nor should the possible repercussions be ignored. The market effect of these ETFs should never be underestimated. A fine of about $1 billion was levied against JP Morgan in the year 2004. Due to the manipulation of precious metals in the treasuries market, they had to pay a fine of $920 million. The punishments they get are not visible to them, and they use lies as a tool to achieve their goals. Remember to pay attention to what they do, rather than what they say at all times. It is important to keep in mind that not too long ago, at the very least a few months ago, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, testified before Elizabeth Warren that Bitcoin is solely used by criminals and ought to be prohibited. Put your ears to it. Now it's pretty funny how quickly things change, and it's even convenient, considering that it's only recent that this has happened. A few days ago, and maybe even now, JP Morgan is revealing that they are buying Bitcoin exchange traded funds, ETFs. However, I was under the impression that Bitcoin was only used by criminals and ought to be prohibited, so I am curious as to why they are purchasing it. The reason for this is that they have the intention of doing that. Their ultimate goals are to acquire power, wealth, and control. They want to manipulate the price of these tokens so that they can make the greatest money for themselves, and they want to have power and influence over the financial situation. Are the kinds of things that Ripple will assist in providing. This demonstrates that JP Morgan provides speedier domestic payments using Visa Direct, as we can see above. The agreement, which was launched on Monday, May 6th, is intended to enhance the experience of merchants and provide consumers of JP Morgan payments with more power. I quote, "With Visa Direct's extensive reach into the United States, JP Morgan's payments will enable merchants, businesses, and fintech companies to incorporate faster domestic payments into their solutions. Additionally, by increasing our capacity to deliver faster payments, we are streamlining payment processes, improving liquidity management, and providing our customers with a higher level of confidence." Ripple has a very deep collaboration with Visa, which is something that should be common knowledge at this point. This is a very significant development. As can be seen, the credit card giant Visa Incorporated is in the process of purchasing the British payments company Earthbot for a total of $250.6 million. Since 2015, Visa Incorporated has been working in conjunction with Ripple. In addition, Visa has made an investment of over $1 billion in Ripple partners and in Ripple itself by purchasing Currency Cloud, a Ripple partner, in a transaction of over $900 million. Consequently, JP Morgan has acquired yet another connection to Ripple and XRP as a result of this relationship with Visa in the development of this new financial assistance, and this is not the end of the story. As we can see from Chad, JP Morgan has indicated that they will open up the permissioned Onyx platform to third parties and tokenize this in Miami. The reason they have announced this is because they are aware that a closed private system will ultimately fail. It will be necessary for it to be able to incorporate service providers, such as Volante or Finastra, in order for it to be successful. Both of these service companies are known to be Ripple partners. It is irrefutable that JP Morgan will be required to make use of Ripple, regardless of the circumstances they are required to do so, and they intend to make use of XRP. Therefore, rather of paying attention to what people say, you should focus on what they do. This enormous declaration made by Jack the Ripper is just confirmation that the bank's fear of missing out FOMO run is about to begin, and that XRP is set to explode to the moon. They are concentrating on tokenization, and they want Ripple and XRP. Due to the fact that they are beginning to go all in, XRP cannot continue to be sold at a low price.